RP Singh ji, welcome to our show, our channel. Good to have both father and son here. Uh, RP ji, how have you been? I mean, after leaving India, going to England, settling down, you've been an international cricketer, but you once decided uh, that you should move to England. How life has been in England?
Life has been good in England, and thank you very much for having us on your channel. And in our days, cricket was very different compared to today. So there was no money, or very little, and one has to keep working hard to play for India, etc., etc. And opportunities came. I used to go to England, play, cricket in summer. And opportunity came, and then I took it and working with England Cricket Board and Lancashire County Cricket Club.
Mm-hmm. And your son is now representing Lancashire. It's a moment of great pride for you, and very soon we might see him play for England too. And he's already played at the under-19 level. How did you get inspired? Did you get inspired after watching your father, or was it just like you picked it up from school or somewhere?
No, since I can remember, I've always loved to bat since I was 4 years old. I remember the first time picking up a bat, and ever since then I've loved batting.
Mm-hmm. And did you decided very early that you're going to be cricketer, or was it like okay, let me just give it a try?
I played a lot of other sports. I also played football, golf, tennis. But after a few years, maybe around the age of 10, I went with cricket.
You were the 12th man at Old Trafford last year in the test against India.
That's correct.
And how was the experience being on the field with the Indian team against the Indian team?
The experience was good. It makes you want to play. And it's good to be around the team and see the level, the quality of cricket, and inspires you to play test cricket.
And can you recount that experience, as in with Ben Stokes captaining, and what was the scene like? It was a draw. It was a draw. Yeah.
The fourth day was interesting because Stokes was batting and he got severe cramp, so he came off and had to retire and then come back later. So I was in the dressing room when he retired, and he had really bad cramp. Had to go see the physio. So you see all the behind the scenes, and but it was a good match.
अभी जी आप अपना थोड़ा सा बताइए कि when you went to England, did you continue playing cricket, or how long did you continue playing cricket?
So a long time. So I started going soon when I was after I started playing for UP, and then it was 1986, I think, my first year when I went to England, playing in the summer months, because there was no cricket like today. You play all year round here, but in those days it was just winter months and the summer month, and whole of the world used to come to England to play cricket, and there was also you could earn some money playing cricket. So I was doing that, and then obviously end of 1996 was my last season here, and then 97 I started in England, and then I carried on playing till I think it was 2010, 11 maybe, when he was growing up. Played a couple of games with him in the one season, as well as so played for very long, about 25 years. Fast bowling was not very healthy and not good for you.
Right. Too many injuries.
Absolutely.
But you also played cricket when England were producing some really good fast bowlers, James Anderson, tall ones like Stephen Finn. There were so many players. So was it like how competitive was the scene there in England?
Very. I mean, I was professional for Burnley Cricket Club when Jimmy was with me, and I used to help him out when he was 13, 14, 15 years age. And he just started playing on the 16 when he played for Lancashire first time in junior cricket. And there were other cricketers which I worked with, likes of Parkinson brother, Matt Parkinson played for England, Saqib Mahmood. I picked him up, so I was working with the county age groups and county squads. So a number of players I worked with, and so it was great experience. But cricket is very structured. It's a lot of, you get grassroots club cricket, and then the county age groups they pick up, and then against county inter-county matches, and then from there they go on to play for Lancashire, your respective county, and then depending how good you are, and then obviously you progress to England ranks.
Tell us about the early days of James Anderson. What did you notice in him? Did you play a part in his career?
Very early. Obviously, I know him, and Harry obviously played a lot with him recent years, and he's, to me, even today, at the age of 40 plus, 44 he would be, I think, and he's now going to play another season for Lancashire. He's going to be captaining the championship side, and he's still as fit, as hungry. And same thing, I saw him when he was young, and he used to come and bowl. His father was also one of the coaches of the club, and we used to work together, all the junior cricketers coming, etc. So he was nothing extraordinary in those days. I think when he became, all of a sudden, when he became about 16, 17 years old, he picked up the pace and the movement of the pitch, And then obviously rest is history. He was in Australia playing, and then he got called up to play for Australia, against Australia for England, and then he never looked back. And I remember telling his father that when after the first tour, and I said if he can keep himself fit, really fit for a long time, he'll play for England for a long time. And he obviously gone beyond any expectation for a fast bowler to have such a long life.
700 plus
so
wickets.
he's a great role model. And Sir Jimmy Anderson, as we now know him, and he's obviously influencing the likes of Harry and a lot of experience, etc. in the changing room. England's Lancashire side, as you know, very strong. You got from Salt, Butler, Livingstones, these kind of players, Saqib Mahmood, Jimmy Anderson. So it's a good environment there. But Jimmy was always very studious, very steady, But he picked up, as I said, he got older, 17, 18, when he started to, hit the ranks.
Did you influence, how much of influence you personally had on him? I mean, how much of guidance did you give to your son?
Yeah, I mean, as Harry said, he played other sports. He played tennis. He was very good at natural, when somebody who is very good at sports. And my daughter was also playing, and she played for county as well. So they were together. They were playing a lot of backyard cricket and local club cricket in junior age groups. And obviously, I think their interest may have come from where I was playing at the club, and family would come and watch, and etc. So naturally pick up, but he was very good at football. He was Manchester City were very keen. He was a goalkeeper, and then in Blackpool Football Club Academy he was aspire, but he preferred to, at that time, decided to go for cricket. And obviously he liked the batting, and he loves, and he's doing pretty well. And rest, I'd say, your mehnat and kismat, where it takes you,
And what inspired you to take up batting? I mean, who inspired you? Any role models, or when did you decide that you're going to be a batsman?
I mean, I was an all-rounder to start with. I used to open the bowling. But funny enough, you advised against it.
And the reason for me to advise against the fast bowling, because as you know, if you're an opening batsman and you want to be a fast bowling all-rounder, you just see people like Stokes, how much toll it takes on your body, and especially your opener. And also I said that I'm having experience of many years of fast bowling, lifetime fast bowling, it's a lot of wear and tear, etc. on your body. So I thought I've done enough bowling for my next generation of cricketer in my family. And so he was keen batting and very talented batsman as well. So
we saw that today. He scored 99 today.
Yes, luckily he
unfortunately,
didn't get to his 100, but he did well. So yeah, he was keen, and of course then he decided to, and we were a combined kind of things. Let's focus on the batting, and that's why rather than bowling fast, he moved to bowling an off spin, which he does pretty well.
And how old were you when you decided to focus on batting?
I changed to off spin when I was 11 years old.
11. Oh, okay, that early.
Yeah, so good batting, I've always loved batting.
Okay. And who's your role model? Who do you idolize? Who do you think that you're more similar with? Most similar with?
I always enjoyed watching batsmen like Viv Richards, Sachin Tendulkar.
Oh, but that was before your age. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
these
you watch their videos and.
these were batsmen I looked up to.
Uh-huh.
So
You watch their videos to study
yeah,
them.
all YouTube videos, all batting videos. And Sachin was still playing when I was growing up. But Laura, these are some batsmen.
And do you try to emulate somebody that okay, this batsman has this kind of a shot,
No.
which I should
I have
try
my
to
own
do?
style.
You have your own style. And like, how has it been playing for Lancashire? You know, all through your life. How, I mean, the experience. You know.
Experience been good. It's just cricket, so it's all about matches and performance, scoring runs, and doing your best for the team, trying to win the match. So that's it.
Things that you've picked from your colleagues, people like James Anderson and others, who you've sought advice from.
Just you pick up on the disciplines, the professionalism, work ethic, how to maintain yourself, how to carry yourself. And the key is once you step over the rope to do the business. That's it.
Tell me, you decided to come to Delhi to play cricket, to India to play club cricket. You also had the opportunity to go to Australia to play great cricket, but you still preferred coming here. A, I want to know the reason behind it, and B, how has the experience been playing here?
That's the second question first. The experience has been good. Very good for me. Good competitive cricket. Good weather also. And the first question, mainly the number of competitive matches I can play. Matches is number one. Where I feel I can improve and when I'm batting to score runs, that's the main thing. So Australia, there's a lot less games available. So India was the best option.
And you play 40 over games there in England. So you don't get too much of white ball cricket, T20 cricket there. Was that one of the reasons to come here?
You get a lot. You get 50 overs, T20s, and also 4 days. That is the season.
But since this was the off season, so you decided to.
Yeah. So off season, I'm here. I'd be in England training indoors, and there'd be no access to matches. So that is why I'm here. It's good for me to play matches.
And last couple of questions. Did you manage to meet any of the Indian players when you were playing the test match there? And what was the reaction like? And then were you...
we were having lunch with all of them.
okay.
They were having outside in the lunch hall. I spoke to a few of them, but this is normal.
Normal, yeah.
I was just doing my duty as 12th man, and yes, you're watching the game and picking up on what these players do, but main focus was to do your job as 12th.
And last question, in England, English cricket team, who do you bond with the most, or who did you bond? During that phase where you were with the team, who was the one who you really discussed the most about batting?
No one in particular, just all of them. They were part of the team once you're in that environment. So you get on with everyone.
Abhijit, one thing I wanted to know as a parent who went from India, how difficult. I mean, obviously now we see a lot of Asians playing in England, a lot of Indians, Pakistanis, Sri Lankans. But how difficult was it to, really go into the system to, ensure you make a place name for yourself and your kid, and ensure that they, end up playing regularly and be part of the cricketing structure?
So, yeah, good question. Because part of my role also was to kind of a bit of a bridge, trying to bring a lot of integration from Asian community, Indian, Pakistani in particular. And there was a lot of cricket these people were playing. Only thing which is contrary to the belief or people what perceptions are, that people think there is a there may be. I mean, we human nature, people have different way to look at things in terms of racism, etc. But in my experience, what it was that the community, Indian diaspora, all people, the lack of parental support. So the kids would play, but parents would be more happy for them to be, unlike here. Here they're selling their farms and come in here to play cricket. But in England, it's still, although they did follow cricket, that generation who came to England, but generally kids are happy to play, but not committing to because England is not unlike, you have to be, transporting the to the ground, to the matches, to the club, practice, etc. And if you don't have that support, then opportunities become less. English system per se, जो उनका club system है, that is very much is like a membership system. You come and join the club and be part of it, and then take your opportunity. And if people are not coming and committing to that, then they may be not selected, etc. So the people perceived it in the wrong way. And similarly was with the county age group. And suddenly last 20 years, 25 years, ECB has gone out of their way to actually encourage the more integration from both particularly Asian, kids
Diaspora.
from Asian heritage, Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, because early in 80s, 90s, there were a lot of Caribbean influence, a lot of Caribbean people played, but that kind of sort of gone into football side, and cricket was still the love for the Indian subcontinent heritage people. So it was a lot of effort, and to the extent now they have what they call it, South Asian Cricket Academy, where the kids who don't get opportunity, they get opportunity to play competitive game, and quite a few of them late developers come through. In many ways, system has gone the other way, trying to support too much. So perceptions could be mistaken, and there may be some reality in that, but it was more of the parental support, players' ability to get to the ground, because parents were still not interested. They wanted their kids to become doctors, engineers, or work on business side of things rather than play cricket in England, although they wanted to support it. So to me, and that's why more and more now integration there, more, and in fact what is happening, the people taking part, in the cricket at grassroots, it's a lot of Indian, and a lot of clubs even rely now in certain parts of England. If they don't have the Asian Heritage Club kids, they won't even have a club, enough players to run a club. So it's gone kind of the other way. But it's the commitment, whether they can be happy playing park cricket, local club cricket, and want to come through to the mainstream, the system where they can go on to play for county age groups and go on to play for county, and then hopefully for England. It's more of that is happening, but and also there is more awareness, parental support, etc. has increased a lot. And there's a lot of credit must go to ECB in order to how they encourage through schools and certainly within the community. So that's why we see more of, But in terms of when it comes to selection, general biases can be anywhere in the world. I think we have more biases in India than anywhere, we can ask for.
Yeah.
So to me, it has improved a lot more playing and taking part. And the one thing was missing also, if a local club is running, then what happens that they will always encourage people from Asian background to come and be part of the management, running at the administration of the club. So the more you involve, the more you can sort of get your viewpoint and people start to understand. And sometimes there was a sense of there was a lacking. So there was I wouldn't say, any particular, reason for it. It's just more of a not enough communication between the, communities for them to gel together, and, it becomes hard.
And final question to you. You tell us about your how did you start your career? How did you start playing cricket? Because a lot of people from this generation wouldn't know much about it.
Well, of course, because there
You're from
wasn't
Lucknow.
Such life and social media and media, etc. So, I mean, cricket has come a long way. When I didn't play cricket until I was 17.
You're from Lucknow.
Lucknow, yes. So I never played cricket. I was more of an athlete, gymnast, but didn't play cricket. It was 17 when I started playing cricket. And then very quickly I got into academy at Green Park, Cricket Academy, and from there I rose up to rank and then played within 3 years for state as a young fast bowler. And then another 2 years I played for India, So it was quite rapid growth that way. But in those days, considering that I was the only second person in the history of UP cricket to play for India, Gopal Sharma be the first one. So it shows that still the cricket was very centered into like South, obviously, and the West in Mumbai and Maharashtra, and Delhi was just coming up a little bit. But you look at today, you look at Delhi, you look at Mumbai, you look at Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, they are not winning the Ranji Trophy. You got Jammu Kashmir, and you got Vidarbha, and you got Jharkhand,
Saurashtra.
So, yeah, Dhoni came, and the whole thing in India has changed now, which is great to see, because it is not centered in those pockets. But in our time, it was very centered, and unless you got more exposure, you had less opportunity. So we had a lot of talent in UP in those days, but unfortunately didn't get opportunities to go to, where they should have been given opportunities.
So you picked cricket just like that, and then you went for trials?
Yeah, just like that. In Lucknow, Harry Singh Babu Stadium, which was a hockey stadium, and they started playing cricket at the beginning, and thought, I want to get involved something, and they said, why don't you play cricket, So I just joined the summer camp at the age of 17, and as they say, you look back and rest is history.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much, and thank you. All the best for your future. Hope to see you in England colours, and you visiting India with the team.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for having us. Much appreciated.